Hey guys, and welcome back to Harry Potter and the Philosopher's Stone, otherwise known as Gringotts Wild Ride.
It's more like goblins on ice with this floor, man.
Yeah, maybe cut out the buffering and whatnot.
The goblins need their own ice charade show. It'd probably bring in more revenue into this bank.
You know, they act all stern and whatnot, but you know they just go for skating on like their lunch breaks and the like.
I love the bureaucracy with it. We already know you fill out the paperwork, and we know it too, and hell, even the game designers know that you already did this shit, but, how's about you do it again?
I don't think I have the right shoes for this. I don't know, what do you think?
You just need the ice skates, and then do the bolero or something. And that is a reference to something from Nottingham that the majority of the world will not get.
Yeah. I didn't get it, and I'm fucking from Nottingham.
Torval and Dean.
Ah, yes, okay. Well, this is why you're a Ravenclaw and I'm a Hufflepuff.
I'm not supposed to be a Slytherin, you don't hear me complaining about it.
You complain about it constantly, Eldragon.
Oh yeah, that's true. I meant one thing, but I actually said the opposite.
Just like a Slytherin.
What?
Damn. I award 10 points for that burn.
I've got so many Hufflepuff burns, man. You know what? I just realized Hufflepuff, Harry Potter. Oh, maybe there should have been a correlation.
No.
You should have just gone with the David Mitchell Hufflepuff rant. That's the best Harry Potter-based rant out there.
So do you think, like, with all the gems you're picking up in this, could you make your own Bejeweled when you're done with this section?
I think this is Bejeweled Origins, actually.
Bejeweled Origins, Bejeweled Beginnings.
Who knew that game actually needed an origin story?
I want to see, a modern AAA reboot of Bejeweled. I want to see how they would do that, because it would be the most overproduced piece of shit around.
My favourite not my favourite, one of my favourite Penny Arcade comics is I think it was a couple of years ago, they're doing this comic for some charity, obviously it must have been Child's Play, and they're talking to the guy who made Bejeweled, and he's playing it in real life with butlers who are holding gems, and they're standing on a chessboard or something. It's what happens when the door opens, the trap door opens, and the guys disappear? Oh, a lot of screaming and then darkness.
Oh, God.
So I remember having to play this section as a kid, and kind of with the broomstick controls, if I were to play it now, I'm sure I wouldn't have too much difficulty at least passing it, but I just remember as a kid being super frustrated and finding it absolutely impossible, because I guess as an idiot kid I couldn't understand that, oh hey look, danger to my right, let me turn left. But yeah. You'll
notice that the speed has picked up quite a bit already. The Canuck challenge didn't really go nearly as fast as this.
The goblins are just taking bets on this. They're just laughing at the assholes who try to rotate the thing fast enough to get all the gems. They're just having a good old time.
I don't see why we have to do all this shit anyways, considering that Gringotts has a vault that's all of Harry Potter's money in it.
I know!
If we need to buy this shit, just use some of Harry's money. Unless he's being a frugal dick, and he's no, I don't want to spend any of my money. Let's just take some money from the bank. And it's no, dude, why are we going through all this?
My money feels better when I've done a minigame to get it.
Oh my god. And which is weird too, is that, I don't think the book really describes... Well, the book definitely doesn't describe this. But, I'm pretty sure at best they just describe a cave and some minecarts. But Gringotts isn't all that expounded upon in the early books, other than just being the bank. It's only until the later books, definitely in the last book, that Gringotts' vault cave is actually explored. So, if anything, you could sort of see that the games inspired that section of the books later on.
Can I just say, that last spinning section is so fucking hard to time. This is why I think the sickle challenge is the hardest of the three.
Well, yeah, I could definitely see that too.
Congrats, Mr. Potter, you've brought a shining ray of light into my otherwise dull existence. Please take this card and proceed to get the fuck out.
He's the best voice in the game.
I know we make all these jokes about the whole trading card games and things like that, but seriously, can you not buy boosters of these actual cards?
No, they came with chocolate frogs in the book.
Well, there you go. Buy a bunch of chocolate frogs. That's your allowance, right? Just go nuts.
Card 69, that's why he's making that facial expression. He's like, hey, that's a nicer number.
I made it the candies. Also, he's Mario now.
Fucking horseradish flavor, I can't believe that shit.
Yeah, let's just, I want to know how he sampled all those flavors. Did they ever explain how he got all the flavors for his every flavor beans? Because I would have to assume he'd have to eat a lot of boogers to get the taste down right.
Not quite slimy enough, and you know what? I'm going to look up what the flavours were in Bertie Bott's Every Flavour Beans, because there's just another, collect the scrolls kind of thing. Let me have a look here.
Maybe you should have cut this part out, too. I'm not sure if it's really necessary. I mean, it is funny to watch Harry slip around like a complete tool, but...
No, dude. We need the true DMV simulator experience.
Oh, dude, they still sell Bertie Bott's Every Flavour Beans.
That's awesome.
Still?
Yeah, they're like £3 with free delivery here in the UK.
Do they sell them in the US?
Don't ask that question!
Amazon US.
That's legitimate.
Bertie Bott's. I'm on Amazon right now. No, that's Amazon UK. Stop being biased. Gosh. Yes, they do. They sell them in 1 packs, 2 packs, 3 packs, 4 packs, 5 packs, 6 packs, and 8 packs, just in case.
Well, they just skip 7 packs just to throw me off.
Ugh. Ugh, sorry about that.
Yeah, Harry's just gonna throw up like a ton after this.
Can this chauffeur goblin dude, can he be the new main character for the rest of the game? I like him.
Yeah.
Like I just love his outlook on life. It's the best.
I'd love to see his fat ass platform. That'd be neat.
They're different goblins, by the way. I just like to point that out.
The second one's the best though.
The one who's lost the will to live.
Exactly, except until Harry Potter showed him the magic of driving a minecart. He's like, oh, Mr. Potter, that's so great, thank you.
And at the end of it, he gives 100 points to Gryffindor.
Like, you don't even have that jurisdiction. Nah, I do.
Well, Flitwick, rumoured to be part goblin.
Well, Flitwick is played by the same guy who plays one of the goblins in Gringotts.
Yeah, Griphook.
Yeah.
The thing about the galleon section here is that you'll notice that you can't just stay slap bang in the centre and collect these when you're locked in place. So they start throwing trick angles at you. And personally, apart from one section, which I'll point out when we get there, I find this to be much easier than the sickle one, because the sickle one was just all speed.
This is going a lot slower than that, I've noticed, huh?
And as we all know, nobody can cope with speed. It's why we ended up with Sonic Boom.
Oh no. No, that was focus testing that did that. Which I wonder how the Harry Potter games focus tested. Too much magic. We don't need any more magic.
Considering they ended up so popular.
Interesting how when you align the card in a certain way to pass over, wooden bars, the big fucking boxes hanging off the top still clip through the wood anyway, I noticed. See, right there, it clipped through it.
Yeah, the hitboxes only include you and the goblin in your chairs. The red flashy lights, who gives a fuck?
This bit right here, this is so easy to miss the things. You've got to let go so early to swerve from side to side. You can't see it there, but the momentum is... the car, as you would expect, it just feels so heavy.
Well, Mr. Potter, do you know how to drift?
Wow, multi-minecart drifting.
It's almost like if this minecart goes below 45 miles per hour, it'll blow up.
No, you see, it needs to go 88 miles per hour because it needs to time travel.
I'm sorry, I'm just giggling over. He just fucking crashes twice. It's just hilarious.
Yeah, you do that at the sickle one, you're never gonna win. That was a very narrow victory, though. You know the end of the challenge now. We'll just give you a straightaway. I think you've earned it after all that bollocks.
It's to save your ass in case you got hit, twice or something.
Oh my god, I felt so good when I saw that 65 pop up.
I'm not surprised because it means that the struggle's over, apart from obviously this recording issue that you mentioned in the last part but haven't brought up yet.
Okay, I guess I better talk about it now because we're only going to be collecting stuff in, Diagon Alley and the like. I was recording the last 2 hours or so of the game, and it went fine. mistakes here and there, nothing that I couldn't edit around. I hit stop recording. I waited about 5 seconds, maybe, and then I clicked X on OBS because I recorded this, screen recorded the emulator with OBS. And a thing popped up that said, "Oh, it's not finished closing yet. Do you want to wait another 15 seconds?" So I clicked OK, not responding. Went to check it. It had a file size of about 9 gig, but no time.
Oh boy.
That translates to Muggle Talk as a corrupted MP4 file. Try as I might, wasn't able to recover it. So I just did the same thing again, and I waited 10 seconds this time. It still wasn't ready, because obviously the file was so big, so I ended up having to replay this section of the game roughly about 3 times.
Oh, you poor soul.
With that disgustingness out of the way, I do want to mention that you got the Hufflepuff card, and deep within one of the vaults in here is actually one of Voldemort's Horcruxes, that particular one being Hufflepuff's Cup. Hufflepuff's Cup is being held in Gringotts right now, so we got the card that... It's just really convenient that with zero foresight, an illusion like that has occurred.
Yeah, that's a really good point, actually. And I think it was in Bellatrix Lestrange's vault, wasn't it?
It is. It's in that one. Which is being guarded by a dragon. A motherfucking dragon.
Man, I really want to, watch the movies again. Nah. Do you think we'll ever get to those in the future?
Yeah, sure, why not?
Alright, let's go get some swag.
You're gonna get some swag in the magical menage a trois.
The magical menagerie for plus sizes and tall.
Welcome to the magical menagerie, Harry.
Oh no, it's just Elphaba.
Yeah, totally not creeping me out at all. Nicely done.
But you'll need to find my giant purple.
Don't worry, she's just gonna start defying gravity and all will be fine in life.
No, Harry, you can't just exchange legal tender for fucking warts. You've got to do a minigame.
Having warts removed annoys him, and he'll disappear to spite you.
That rat, he was just going back and forth super fast. Was he on fucking, caffeine or something? What's going on?
No, he's jump roping.
Yeah, there's a part in the book where they go into a store. I think it's to get another owl or something for Ron. And rats, because obviously they want to be purchased, start showing off.
So they start skipping rope.
Whee!
Froggy.
Hi, Kermit the Frog here. Why are you zapping me with that?
Yay!
This feels very Banjo-Tooie-esque in terms of minigames.
I got the Banjo vibe back when we had to get the beans from the bouncing bulbs.
Yeah.
A lot of the minigames. Hell, we had a first-person shootery part that was kind of Banjo-y too, because they were just jumping up and falling back down.
Well, Tooie came out around the same time, I think. I think it came out in 2000. Richie, could you look that up, please?
For 5 points, what year did Banjo-Tooie come out?
Banjo-Tooie came out 20th of November 2000, so basically about a year before the Harry Potter game came out.
Just enough time to rip it off.
Yay! Alright, so here's the next question. Does anyone remember the contents of Harry's wand?
No, don't tell me it was a phoenix feather.
Well, that's the only one anyone remembers. They don't remember the other bits.
Actually, I can tell you something trivia related. Harry, Ron, and Hermione each have properties of the 3 main ingredients that can create wands, at least from Ollivander's. Harry has a phoenix feather. It came from the same phoenix that Voldemort's wand came from. That's why their wands kind of go on the fritz when they interact. I think Ron has a unicorn hair in his, and Hermione has dragon heartstring. Alright, I guess I just won't bring trivia up then.
No, that's actually kind of cool. I'm just trying to remember, because
I'm just trying to process this.
Ron's second wand, because that's the problem, is that Ron had 2 wands. He had one that fucked up and made him throw up slugs.
Yeah.
And so I'm trying to remember if the unicorn hair was in his original or second wand. But yeah, the unicorn hair was in Ron's second. And then when you say Voldemort's wand, that also gets a bit confusing, because he has his own wand, but then he later acquired the Elder Wand. But the sister one that you're talking about is like his original when he was like Tom Riddle and got his first Hogwarts wand.
That's a good point. How do we feel about how the Deathly Hallows were introduced? Because you didn't really hear about them until, well, Harry Potter and the Deathly Hallows, really. So, Mexi, let's start with you, and we've only got a few minutes left, so keep it concise, please.
Right. I like how they kind of retroactively made the visibility cloak one, although it doesn't seem nearly as powerful as that. The Elder one is cool. I do like how it's essentially like the super weapon, but the stone, despite being the most plot relevant, kind of makes the least amount of sense.
Richie?
Well, I mean, I never read The Deathly Hallows, so I can't really comment on that, but it was a really interesting thing in the film, just because of the whole animation style. I really liked it, and it was very memorable.
Oh, yeah, that sequence, like, they use
The
animation
shadow puppet?
Yeah, that was really cool. I was not expecting that when I saw it, like, in the cinema. Helldragon, what do you think, mate?
I wish I knew what you guys were talking about, because I didn't read that book and I didn't watch that movie, so oh well.
Thanks, Slytherin, dozing off in class again, I see.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure Slytherins don't do that. Blame them Hufflepuffs, alright? Because I know some lazy fucking Hufflepuffs, alright?
Wow, we don't need any more classism in here, alright? Let's all get along.
I'm Z-snapping with my wand over here.
Use the Wingardium Leviosa spell to get the food.
Yeah, all you need to know, Helldragon, is that the Deathly Hallows were 3 super items that they introduced to be super items and be OP as fuck.
Oh, okay. Alright.
Voldemort didn't really know about them, because I guess in his search for eternal life, he didn't want anything to do with death. Because the invisibility cloak came from death. It was how he snuck up on people, you know. He didn't like to go all screaming, as Ron put it. The stone is something he picked up from a riverbank. And the Elder Wand was just like a branch taken from an elder tree.
And then it just comes with a nice little fairy tale of 3 brothers. It's actually, the structure of the 3 brothers, I really, really like. Like, it's very simple enough. And, like, you almost could mistake it for having been, like, a previously established fairy tale. But I really like that it's an original fairy tale that just fits super perfectly in the world.
And also, Harry was descended from the youngest one, I believe.
All of them are descended. Voldemort, Snape, or not Voldemort, but yeah, you find out that Harry and Voldemort, like, all the way back, their lineage traces back to those 3 brothers. Like, a lot of the characters become related when you trace it back to the 3 brothers.
So, thanks to the PS1 effects, obviously, it's really easy to tell that the owls in the background are just cardboard stand-ups.
This is a gross misuse of magical wizarding powers.
Yeah, go Wingardium Leviosa me a beer, honey.
Yeah, no, so what happened was that the Perverell brothers, who would later descend to the Potter family and the Riddle family.
Ah, okay.
You've got your feather, I see. Well done, and thank you very much.
Next time, maybe I'll just give you them. You know, I really should be, this is child labour, really. Hurry along, Mr. Potter, before I get fucking tried by, the Auras. I cut out a loading screen here, just because you didn't really need one at the end of the part, so I guess we'll see you guys next time at Hogwarts. Bye-bye.